First of all, I want to thank all of you for inviting me and then having this discussion because somehow I was connected with it almost 10 years ago. And that was the time I had a chance to make a regional plan in where the Auroville was also part of the region. And to my surprise, I found that it was surrounded by a whole lot of water bodies. To me, it was the biggest revolution because I found in this plan the connectivities of the things that Roger was talking. Incidentally, when my first visit was in 1970, when Matru Mandir was being built, that was the time I met Piero, etc. And subsequently, I had a correspondence with Roger, and he wanted me to somehow get involved with the plan, with the project. It didn't materialize. Thereafter, when I came back again, I was with him, and that was the time he reminded me and felt very bad. He almost said that, I told you, but you never replied my letter and you didn't want to do anything. So it was not the issue of that. It is my connection and my desire to get into something which is most unusual. So coming back to Auroville Master Plan and then having also being in on the governing board, I had a chance to discuss about the city's growth, and the kind of challenges that are there for land acquisitions, connections with other places. And every time I saw the plan and a huge green area drawn, I always felt little saddened that what a thing Auroville can happen. It's such a beautiful plate of virgin land with all kinds of potentials, brilliant people from different countries because I met many of them, including you. And always we discussed about mother and mother's vision and Auroville. So coming back to this, to me, Auroville implies city of dawn. It is the city which is on the emergence, when the sun rises up and you begin to see this new city, unimaginable, fantastic, the kind of world that is there. And second thing that I found was when we did the regional plan in the surrounding areas, when I saw those water bodies, and I was wondering what is happening to this place. At that time, there were discussions on population, discussions of growth of Auroville itself. So a lot of things were being discussed in the committees when I was there in the committee. The thing that I found was that Roger's plan of galaxy, to me, it suggests whole lot of visions of connectivity, potentials, diversities, huge amount of choices, including the potentials of getting a place for everybody. So it was really the city of the universe. And why it is not happening, why it is not moving, I have no idea at all. So the question first is, should we talk it, as a city, or should we talk about galaxy? There's a big difference between the word city and a galaxy. I think we are talking about very small micro level, and we are talking about mother. I think there is a big paradox, huge difference between the two visions, two statements. So when you look at the galaxy, and I remember often, and when I saw the model, and when I have been thinking there, and when there was a discussion going on, and even Anupama, who is there now, and when that was, we were discussing about the plans. First thing is, what is galaxy? Galaxy is the magnet of the universe in which things move, and they move in a dynamic balance. That is how I know. I even don't know anything yet, but I'm just guessing. And everything can be absorbed and everything can manifest and everything has its own value and ability to regenerate, revitalize everything. And I think that is galaxy. Galaxy is not a small house with a compound wall and a brick. It's a fluid thing. It's a fluid thing. It has interconnections. It goes at many levels. It goes up and down, etc. When the model was made, the model was not really representing the kind of galaxy that I had seen in Roger's plan. And I think the first thing we should know is, are we really talking about a building or are we talking about celebration of life? That's what I think Mother was talking about. How do you charge the souls to manifest their subtle existence and the purpose of their existence?